Hi, and welcome to another installment of Finishing Every Song on My Hard Drive. In this series, I'll attempt to finish every single abandoned project sitting on my hard drive. And currently, we've finished 2 songs. And wait, hold up, you might be thinking. Did you finish that song we started in episode 2? Well, I did. I got sick and didn't want to be on camera, so I mixed it off camera as well as added a few elements to it. And this is how the very last chorus of this song sounds. Have a listen.
And if we face a heavy battle, will you hold the line? I'll be like you and I were meant to be. And every day I love you endlessly. No fortune teller, no star amongst the stellar. Just tell me, are we forever?
The song is called No Star Amongst the Stellar, and it has already been added to the Patreon music library for you to listen to. So now let's add it to our list of finished songs here, and then I'll break down just the key elements of what I did to the song off camera. No Star Amongst the Stellar. There we go. Alright, I've got 3 production elements I really want to tell you about before we move on to finishing our next project. And currently we are looking at the transition into the last extended chorus here. And the transition sounds like this. But it didn't sound like that when I left you in the last episode. It sounded like this. So now what's the difference here? The difference is that the drum fill here now has a reverse fill on top of it, which sounds like this on its own. So with the toms it sounds like this, which helps just add some energy, some push and pull to it. And then we layered a reverse crash on top of that. So now it sounds like this. And then the riser, which happens a lot of times during this song. So the finished thing would be this. And those are the key elements which really sets up the transition for the very last chorus, right? Another thing I added was the ad-lib within the very last chorus. It sounds like this.
We were meant to be. Love you endlessly.
So in context with all of the other vocals, it sounds like this.
I feel like you and I were meant to be. And every day I love you endlessly. But I'm no fortune teller, no star amongst the stellar. Just
Right, that really brings up some more energy to the very last chorus, right? Just adding some ad-libs. The last thing I want to show you is, I called it the mouth guitar, because it really is just me singing mostly the roots notes of the chords, and then I added I formant shifted it first off, so I have a formant increase and a formant decrease layer. And I just added a heavy distortion to it to kind of emulate a guitar of some sort. And I'll tell you about why I did this. But first let's listen to the layers individually. So this is my voice with a lot of distortion and a formant increase. And again my voice but with a formant decrease. Sounds really tube-ish, if that's a word. I hope it is. And together it sounds like this. And the reason why I added this mouth guitar was that I really wanted like a very full and big last chorus to it. But it really sounded empty without it, so listen to this. And the thing is, if you really want to make like a big sounding chorus, it's not so much that you have to add more layers to it. It's more so that you have to fill out the entire frequency spectrum to make it feel fuller. And so what I did with this guitar was that and you can see it on the EQ down here. We kept the low mids and then dipped around where the vocals sit so they don't interfere with the vocals. And then we increased it again to warm up the highs as well. So just listen to the difference this makes. This is without it.
Better when you hold the line. A be like you and I were meant to be.
And this is with the mouth guitar.
Better when you hold the line. A be like you and I were meant to be.
It just makes it feel a lot fuller and climactic at that. So that's the end of this song of No Star Amongst the Stellar. Now it's time to move on to a new one. And I keep getting overexposed here, but that's just how it is. Here's the hard drive with the projects we need to finish. And currently we are down to 53 folders. And we're going to ask Google to just pick one at random for us. So here we go. Hey Google. Pick a random number between 1 and 53. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So none. Oh. 42. All right, let's have a look at 42. So this is 53. 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42. Okay, I'm going to copy this onto the computer instead. And then let's have a listen to this one. Okay, we've got one track within the arrangement view and nothing within the session view. Let's play this. Okay, I absolutely do remember this one, and I'm just going to connect my hard drive again because there's a clip I want to show you instead of this. Okay, so that's the song, but what do we do about this? Maybe it should just be the piano and the saxophone playing this, and then that's the song. You could add a bass to it, you could add a bit of rhythmic elements, maybe we could add the Prophet to do something interesting. I don't know. The most difficult part of this is always to figure out what the vision is for the songs, because we could just make it a piano and a saxophone and then that would be it. Okay, what about if let's say this is just piano. I can never spell piano. There we go. So this is just the piano, and then goes to here and repeats. But now we add saxophone. We could add like voices to it. Yeah, just an idea. We could add voices, just a lot of voices, just saying ooh and ah and oh. Anyway, it goes to here. And then we get the extension. There we go. And then maybe we've got a new section of some kind. Maybe? Could this work out? It might. Okay, this might actually be a good idea. So we're starting off with just the piano, right? Then the piano plays through once. And it sits on this F minor, and then we add the saxophone. We repeat the same thing, but add the saxophone. So there's a saxophone on top. And that plays through until we get back to sitting on the F minor, right? But then we add that little tail, that little variation in the end here. And then I'm thinking maybe a new section here. I really don't know. Alright, I've been sleeping and I've been thinking a lot. What if we made a two-part song? So we have a part which is just the instrumental, just the piano here, this section, and then the saxophone section, and then we do have a new part which is vocal based, right? So I think this will play out to be about 1.5 minutes maybe. It's just a guess, quick estimation. And then we add a new section onto this one, onto here. So I'm just going to copy this over here. And then there's a segue here where the vocal enters, and I'm just copying the piano recording onto here, not because we want to hear the piano, but because as we're working on this, we want to be able to hear the chords, right? So I think we are going to get a microphone and then do a quick just scratch vocal take. Just try to come up with a melody here. I've got something in my head already, and I'll try to see if that works. Microphone and cable. Scratch vocal. Do you read me? Alright, we've got the microphone connected. Let's try to record something. Would you lay down your armor? I've never seen you so guarded. I wonder what of this time that better do. Is that what I'm supposed to do? And what if you want it? I've never seen you so guarded. Bye bye. That's not you, that's not me, that's not how it'll usually go. Would you be my honor? So far from honor. Would you be ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now I'm lost in the night sky, lost for the long ride. So please take me. I'm begging. This love has been taken from me. Lost. Right, I think there's something here. Whew. I think we're on to something. I don't know. I've never tried anything like this before. This could be horrible, like really intensively horrible. But we might actually make this work. Okay, so I think I need to explain it maybe a bit more clearer, and I think the video has dragged out long enough. But what I'm trying to achieve is a two-part song. The first part is instrumental. The second part enters with vocals, and so actually the piano here is not supposed to be there. We're just keeping it to hear the chords, right? So I had something to sing over, but this is supposed to be a voice instead. This is supposed to be vocal stacking. So I'm singing each note instead of having the piano play every note. And then I can make like, not necessarily a cappella, I still want it to be, I think I maybe want to have some like rhythmic elements to it. And then I want this beautiful chorus right here. Yeah, I think this is this might be the chorus. And I think the key word for this song will be maybe a sense of longing. I think I might end it there. I think we might be on to something. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. And by the way, if you want to listen to any of the music I've made, you can find that under my name on any given streaming service you use. And there's even more songs available for you on Patreon. I hope I'll see you there. Right, see you next time.
Lost in the night sky, lost for the